Now, question of the day. Why is the media not talking about the FBI complicity in the school shootings?
I gotta tell you, my friend, I live in Miami.
Right.
And it's, it's really, as you know, you're human too, it's shocking and sad. But the Broward Sheriff's Office, I live in Miami-Dade County. Broward's one county.
I grew up in Florida, so I know.
There you go. They visited there 39 times, man, for elder abuse, shooting chickens with pellets, all this shit. You know what I mean? The FBI gets 2 tips. Nobody does anything. They kick him out of school. They never arrest him, never charge him. Nothing, no restraining order. And he does what he said he's going to do, and it's my fault, and it's your fault, and it's other people's fault. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit.
Yes.
It's unearned guilt that people are putting on you. And
do you think it was a false flag?
Honestly, no. Honestly, no. I think there's a lot of sick people. You know what I mean? I really do.
Yeah, but there's different levels of false flags. They can go.
Oh, you think they ignored it? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, maybe. That's possible. Honestly, completely possible.
Allowed it to happen.
Completely possible.
Just, okay, we need, and maybe triggered them some way, because these guys are very susceptible.
Or you know what? Or just let them do it.
Yeah.
A lot of sick people, man.
To do what? Take there's a distraction.
Yeah.
Because a lot was coming out about the crimes that she was committing.
Right.
So they needed a distraction.
And an unarmed populace is, of course, vulnerable.
Thank you.
It's great. I mean, it's really like the whole reason for it, honestly, is the political reason.
What I want to know now is, and this is what's got me, the news now has been drumming up on this shooting all week, right?
Yeah, right.
Why? This is what I want to know.
Yeah.
The FBI has been involved. Either they knew about a lot of shootings. I mean, you name a mass shooting, the FBI either knew.
They didn't do anything about it.
And didn't do anything. So it gets to the point: is this incompetence or complicity?
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So all the articles, all the news right now is about the guns.
Right.
Well, why we focus on the guns and not the incompetence or complicity
people that are in charge?
Right, in charge.
Yeah.
Why is all that?
Right.
Think there's an agenda to get our guns?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm a big gun enthusiast myself, and I don't. The thing I see about it, if they take ARs away, what's next?
Being a teacher these days, this is not easy.
Florida's like one of the lowest paid, I think.
And where in Florida?
We live in Panama City, so
Panama
I
City.
in Bay County.
Now, of course, I imagine you say that because of what happened. Yes.
Oh, it was awful. Yeah, luckily I wasn't at school. I got a sub yesterday and Friday. But we had major.
It's got to be tough. I mean, you're a teacher, for crying out loud. You're not supposed to have your life in jeopardy going to do your job.
I know, and people were saying that, like, the teacher that hid the kids just did her job. No, that is not my job, to hide people from, murderers.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have to be put in that position. What do you think should be done as a teacher? What would be the solution?
I think teachers should be able to carry guns.
Well, indeed. Now, you see my question of the day, right? Why is the media not talking about FBI complicity in the school shootings? Why are we the victim? Why does the FBI screw up and we get punished? The FBI has been involved one way or the other with every single mass shooting we've had. They either knew about it, they either helped the shooter, one way or the other.
Yeah.
So what do we need these days?
Makes you wonder if we have too many people involved in the Russia. I mean, how many people do we have looking into that?
What Russia? What Russia thing? You see,
that's what I mean. What are they all doing?
Yeah. Well, again, I think the FBI, you can't have this much incompetency. It has to be complicity. And I don't think the FBI is there to protect us. It's to protect the elites from us.
Yep.
So the question of the day is, why is the media not talking about the FBI complicity in the school shootings? I mean, they're focusing on the gun. They're blaming us. The FBI screwed up, and we're getting punished. They're trying to take our guns because the FBI screwed up.
Didn't do the backgrounds and everything.
But here's the deal. If you look at every mass shooting we've had in the past 10 years, the FBI was complicit some way or another. They either knew about the shooter, did nothing about it, they helped them, something they were involved with. So what good are they?
I knew about that kid for quite a while.
Maybe they're not there to protect us. You believe that?
I believe that. I think the government purposely does these school shootings to get the guns away. Sandy Hook, they're set up.
Yep. Damn, you're smart. So my question is, why is the media not focused talking about the FBI complicity in the school shootings?
That's easy.
I know, for you it is.
I mean, let me put it to you this way. If you're trying to control a group of people, do you want them to be divided or unified? You get what I'm saying?
Where do you get your news from? Who do you listen to?
I for the most part, I just go online, do my own research. I don't really watch Fox News or CNN just because it's a regurgitation of, you know, far right, far left. Everything's extremist, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's nothing in the middle anymore.
Yeah. You ever listen to InfoWars? Or,
yeah, Alex Jones, definitely.
Yeah, and then there's Stefan Montague, WorldNet Daily. Yeah, that's the good news. I mean, we got the internet.
Yeah.
Amen to that, huh?
Well, the problem with the news nowadays, it gets everybody worked up because, I mean, and I'm sure, you know, how do I put this? When my parents were my age, you know, they always used to talk about when the news came on, it was one news station, Walter Cronkite would come on and say, this happened today, this many people died, that's it. Nowadays, they come on, they spent 30 seconds talking about what happened, and now we've got a panel and we want to hear you talk about it for 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all BS, man. And then usually it's scripted. One of the headlines today, Breitbart today, is one of the kids at the school shooting didn't get involved in the town hall meeting because he would not accept the scripted questions from CNN.
It's one big show.
They think they think we're mushrooms, don't they? Yeah.
I hope you have a great
day. Hey, my good man. Good to see you again.
Are you talking about the school shooting?
Yeah.
And how they only pick 4 kids out of 30, and they stick with those 4?
Yeah.
Especially Mr. Hogg.
And I just started, you know, if you look at the history of the FBI and school and mass shootings, they're always involved in there somewhere.
They know about it. They know about it. They won't do it because they want it to happen.
Yeah.
They need a false flag, but they got to keep dragging out this gun control thing.
Yeah.
Because they want to take everybody's guns, and so that it will make it easier for them to do what they got to do. It ain't gonna happen.
So the question I've been asking is, why is the media not talking about FBI complicity in the school shooting?
Because I don't believe that the FBI is complicit. I believe they were, what's the word when you're at fault?
At fault?
Yeah, they're at fault, but they're not complicit.
Really?
No, I don't think so. I just think...
Looking at their history, though, if you go back even to the 93 bombing of the World Trade, not mistakes.
Oh, you're the World Trade Center guy?
They actually gave the bombs to the bomber and drove him to the site.
Oh, the first one?
Yes. And then when you look at all the other shootings, they either knew the person, they worked with the person, they knew them and didn't do anything about it. Yeah. So, I mean, and if they're that incompetent, what are we paying them for?
Well, you're talking about them as if it's one person. Don't you think that if they were complicit suggests that they talked about it, that they planned about it?
Yes, I think that there's a certain element within the FBI that absolutely takes orders.
Dark state.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the book. Yeah.
I mean, it does exist. It's being exposed.
Yeah, well,
Kennedy exposed it when he talked about it in the speech got Kennedy killed.
Right.
He named the shadow government.
I'm getting yelled at.
Yeah.
I disagree with you, but I understand what you're saying, and I see how one can say that the FBI is complicit.
Well, on the bottom line is, if they're screwing up this much, why do we need them?
Because they also do things that is not screwing up.
Like what?
I don't know. That's why we don't know.
Well, the phone I'm seeing is just nothing but screw-ups.
You only hear the screw-ups.
And I'm looking at an organization that was started by a gay, transsexual, or trans cross-dresser who...
he was evil, but
was
not because he was a
authoritarian blackmailer who was himself being blackmailed by the mafia.
Well,
so I mean, that started the FBI, and I don't know how you improve on that.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And out of 152 questionable shootings by the FBI, they have been found justifiable in all 152. Even where Federican, where they shot him.
I got it. I understand the point.
Well, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, swims like a duck, quacks like a duck.
It's a duck. I get it.
Then why deny it?
Because I have a great life, I've had a great career, and I just don't want to deal with that kind of... It's hard to deal with it if it's true.
It'd be harder to deal with it if it's true and you don't do anything about it, because it'll roll right over us.
You may be right.
This ain't designed to just stay there. No. This is designed to kill all of us. Why? Because in the near future, AI technology and robotics are taking over, and about 50% of these people will be out of work.
It's more than 50%.
And then what are we going to do with them? Well, they've figured it out. Just don't let us react. Just kill. Oh, no, we know about it, but we're not going to do anything about it because it's just, I'm in retirement.
I
had a good life, but I don't want to upset the boat.
Okay. I like you.
Thank you. I like you too, sir.
But
do something. At least speak out, or at least support the people that are speaking out. At least do that.
Okay. That's a fair point. A fair point.
And where are you guys from?
New York.
And what do you do there?
Well, we're retired from the police department.
Oh, there you go. Talking to someone that would know. Yeah.
I don't have the guts you have, though, I tell you. Yeah. I drive around. I'm not a bumper sticker guy. I got one bumper sticker on my car. I don't believe the liberal media. That's what I leave on. Because they're the whole problem.
Yeah.
They are the whole problem. You're not getting any truth.
Exactly. You know? Exactly. That's why my question, why is the media not talking about the FBI complicity in the school shootings? I mean, in nearly every major mass shooting, the FBI either knew, were following the guy, or helped the guy.
Big failures.
I think it's beyond failure. I think it's when you have that much, there's not that much incompetence in the world. I think the FBI is in place more to protect the powers that be than they are us. Yeah. They're there to protect the powers that be from us, not protect us. I mean, this school shooting is highly suspect. All of them are. Yeah. I mean, the day it happened, I saw 3 videos of students saying there were multiple shooters. Okay, why don't we talk about that? Why aren't we talking about the FBI screw-ups instead of taking our guns? Why is the focus on the gun? Didn't do anything relative to people shooting it? So there's the agenda behind it.
I must admit, I'm a little confused on the issue because I don't feel that the general public should have access to weapons of war. I don't see why you need that many rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the deal. Any laws passed are only going to affect law-abiding citizens. Right. Outlaws, as you well know, do not obey the law. So if you pass the law, the outlaws say, well, good, you got a black market. Yeah, the price of guns go up. So they're still going to get the guns. It doesn't eliminate the guns. We're number 11 in mass shootings. The number 1 is Sweden, per capita. Really? So when you go down it, some of them are what you would think civilized nations are the ones that have the strictest gun controls, but yet have the most mass shootings. So it's not the laws. The laws, look, as far as I'm concerned, arm everybody.
Right.
Train them and arm them. I asked a teacher from Florida the other day, and she was rattled by what happened. I said, what would you do if you could? I mean, what would be the answer? Arm the teachers.
Yeah. And the one thing about that, you can't let the kids know what teacher has.
Indeed.
But you know something?
Concealed carry.
You have to, because if I'm in the I'll ride the subway, I have it concealed.
Exactly.
And you know something? It's a good feeling knowing you have it. But you also have in your mind that once I do use it, I know I'm going to get sued, whether I'm right or wrong. I know it's going to be minimum $50,000 for a lawyer, and it could go more. Because I know I'm going to be vindicated. I'm going to be subject to everything until things get clear.
But the flip side of that is you're dead. So I'd rather.
And that's the point. At least I'm there to fight it, and I can't take the money with me anyway. So either way.
Yeah.
But it's.
And I'd rather put my fate in front of 12 drawers. Than
But you got to be careful of those 12 drawers too.
Well, indeed.
In New York, we dealt with the
absolutely,
liberal, and it was terrible for a while, and it still is.
Indeed.
So it's like walking on thin ice. And you're right. A lot of people. I watch who I talk to. I could go somewhere. I could just mention the word Trump, and the person would start cursing. And I said, "Oh my God, let me change the subject real quick." Even though I voted for the man, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, well, that's the difference. See, I do. I live. Come on, bring it.
But they can't control themselves.
That's what I want to show out here. That's what I like to do, is to show that they're irrational, that they're stupid.
I'm surprised you haven't been assaulted, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, again, they're cowards. They're cowards.
I know.
I mean, I'm not worried about cowards. What I'm going to be worried about some soy boys?
Yeah, right.
I think you got another customer here.
How you doing, folks?
Hey, Brian, what's yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you'd like to contribute to the old Bulletproof Vest Fund, it's always appreciated. Any small donate, well, not you? What, are you a Democrat? Would you rather have a Republican pay your way all your life? Is that the deal? They don't listen.
You got a lot of gusto, I got to say that.
I'm talking to a guy who got dressed up and going to go out and look for trouble, and he's talking and telling me I got to actually faced armed people. These people aren't. They ain't even armed with their wits.
No.
So,
it's all emotion.
Yeah.
It's all emotion based.
Yeah.
What's your name? I'm Brian McKenna.
I'm Michael DeBerry, a.k.a. Badass Uncle Sam.